Some general conclusions we can make about the numbers we just saw in the equations is that when you are multiplying by a number in front, it affects the height of the curve, which is your amplitude. So when there is a number in front, we call it A, and that is affecting the amplitude. We saw that when there's a number on theta, it affects your x-axis, and it affects how fast the curve oscillates, or how long or short the cycle is. So B affects the period. B affects the period. And these are independent of each other. So A does not affect B, B does not affect A. If I want to find the actual period, and I know that number, the period will be 360 divided by whatever your B value is. Let's say I know the period, but I want to find the B value, then B is 360 divided by P. So they're inversely proportionate. So let's combine these together, and we have a change in amplitude and we have a change in the period. So let's make a table for this. We're going to start with our normal theta values, 0 to 360. It says multiply by 2, so in the table we do the opposite. We're going to divide by 2. So this is making our period shorter. I'm dividing everything by 2. So that's my new, the new x values, which is your period 180 degrees. Now we're going to put our sine values, our normal sine values, which start at 0 and go up, 0, down, 0. And there's a 3 on those, so we're going to multiply by 3 for each of those y values. So it's going to be 0, 3, 0, negative 3, 0. So those are the new y values. And when we plot those, we're going to go up 3, down 3. We're going to start at 0, then 45, 90, 135, 180, and 0 is at 0, 45 is at 3, 90 is at 0, 135 is at negative 3, 180 is at 0. Connect them with a smooth curve. There is your sine wave. So our amplitude is 3, because that's the distance from the axis to the high point. Your period is 360 divided by 2, which is 180. And we can see that in our graph, it went from 0 to 180 for the one full cycle. Our domain is negative infinity to infinity because there's arrows on the ends. Our range is negative 3 for the low point to positive 3 high point.